We are back with another Wuthering Waves video. We're playing Wuthering Waves. We just got some new information about Cantarella. So I wanted to go over this, give my thoughts, my predictions, and just what I think is going to happen. Am I satisfied or not satisfied? So as you can see, Cantarella is a Havoc Rectifier unit. Now, what does this mean? I don't know. The thing is that if we look at the rest of the roster, I go to Pridewind, Wuthering Waves. I'm not too sure. Did they just post something else as well, or no? Is it just this? Yeah, just this. I did miss this little animation, by the way. Yes, I didn't even see this. This looks absolutely beautiful. Genuinely, like. I don't know. Maybe I didn't miss it. Yes, I don't know because I gotta remember the Aboba. Okay, great pause. If you look at pretty much the rest of the roster, it's a little interesting they went with this, and I'm not saying this is bad at all. I just don't know what role she would fill, so I kind of want to look at everyone in totality and figure that out because I don't think we have a Rectifier Havoc user yet. We have Camilla, who's a main DPS. Right, so that's pretty normal. Don Jin, who is a sub DPS slash main DPS, but really, she's a 4-star. Excuse me. We have Rosia, who is strictly sub DPS AoE. Rover is going to be a main DPS. I actually think the role is very clear now. We'll continue. Tauchi is a shielder, and she sucks. It's pretty obvious what she will be. I think she is going to be a buffer. Just based on what we have right now and looking in front of this, the Havoc Rectifier. I said earlier, her kit kind of gives me like a buffing vibe just based off like the jellyfish and everything. Like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. We have to just use the context clues that we have here. It is very possible that she's probably using the jellyfish in combat the same exact way that the homegirl in Duet Night Abyss uses it, or the same way Farina summons pets. I could easily see this being an integral part of their kit. I don't think there would be such a heavy emphasis on the jellyfish but it was in the trailer and it's in this strip marketing. I think it's pretty obvious, right? But so, yeah, I think she'd be a healer, and I think that's fine, man. I think that is actually really good. Well, that's my assumption. My hope is, if not a healer, let me rephrase that. I don't know if she would be a healer, but I think she would be a universal buffer. And what I mean by that is, like, you look at someone like a Verena or Shorekeeper. Obviously, their heals are there, and Shorekeeper's heals are kind of whatever. They're really okay. Verena's heals are very solid, but their outro skills and, their nuclear, gold clear, stellar ramp, like, that's what really makes those units so good, Verena's giving X amount of attack, plus she could also stop you from getting one-tapped. Shorekeeper's giving you 12.5% crit rate, 24% crit damage. So I don't necessarily even want them to be a healer, but I hope in which that they are some sort of big buffer, because it's a little rough if you don't have both of these. Some people didn't pick Verena at the beginning of the game because they don't like picking kid characters. And they're also not informed and like not looking at YouTube videos and whatnot. And a lot of people didn't get Shorekeeper. They either skip because they're like, oh, why would I need a sustain? Or they just didn't want them, and it kind of sucks. And I wouldn't mind throwing a Havoc person in here as well, as opposed to it continuously being Spectro, who are doing these big buffs. So yeah, I'm pretty cool with this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think this is solid, and I just hope that she's more universal. Yeah, I just hope she's more universal, because I'm not necessarily mad at, like, let's say a character like Brant, where they buff res skill and fusion damage, or even Shangli, who buffs fusion damage and like whatever it is, I think respiration, or like a Yinlin necessarily, or a Rosia. Like, I don't think those characters are necessarily bad. I actually think it's pretty good because of the fact that it enables you to play those team compositions and at a higher skill level and pump out more damage numbers. But I do think having universal supports are still pretty important, especially when, again, they're really kind of scarce, right? It's only Verena and Shorekeeper who's not there anymore. You who doesn't count, you who sucks, it is what it is. 10 to 12 inputs to get somewhat of a DPS output of Verena, but not even the same, is kind of a waste of time. Baiji, unfortunately, is really just there for her coordinated attacks for Jinsei. If you do have an S6 Baiji, it is usable with Carlotta because of the outro skill. But Baiji is really kind of whatever. And I think Brant, I like the fact that Brant's a healer slash shielder. I actually really like that a lot because you could probably put him into different team compositions that use resonance skill. Like maybe he would be good with Carlotta. We don't know. We'll find out, right? But his outro skill, again, it's really only it's doing the amplification of a specific element as opposed to like a overall buff. So just punch my mic. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts because God, I ain't gonna lie to you. She bad as hell. I wonder what people are saying. Also, yo, shout out to Godsmack, bro. Bro complimented me with my beard, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Brandy's 280 ER. I'm kidding. Bro, oh my god. I just want to make it clear. I don't think he needs 280 ER, but anyways. Yeah, I think this is dope. Captain Cabernet, Life, Legions, Rube. Yeah, it all looks great. They're gonna have to talk to my bank looking like this. I will say, what are the odds so many people are now gonna skip on Brant because of the fact that she got announced and we know for sure she is going to be a 2.25 star. I don't know if they dropped anything else. I don't think so. My only question is oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's fire. Yeah, it's fire. Absolutely fire. She looks great. She looks absolutely great. I wonder where her Tassin mark is. Wonder where Tassin mark is. Yeah, no, but oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. I'm trolling. Yeah, more general damage, more general buffer I think would be really cool. Obviously less than 250 ER requirements, of course, right? And yeah, I'm excited, man. I just that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, what do you think? What are the possibility people are gonna not roll for Brand because she got dripped, right? And my question to you is, if they're showing this, is it the chance that maybe this is the only new character we get in 2.2? Which I don't think would even necessarily be a bad thing. I think we still need to rerun Shorekeeper, and I think with this new game mode, we do need to run Camilla, especially if she's going to be Havoc. They'll probably have some sort of synergy there. So like a Roshia, her, and Camilla team is probably going to go fucking insane, most likely. But yeah, this might be our only limited 5-star because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, normally they drop the 2 drip marketings and then they drop the attribute / weapon. So that is interesting to me. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy about it. I think she looks great. I think the design looks great. And I really don't mind this, especially if she's a universal buffer, because I think we need more universal buffers as opposed to just like sub DPS is doing the normal amplification. With that being said, let me know why I'm the greatest of all time. Mwah, I love you. I'll see you in the next one.